All right, welcome back to Boring Reviews. Nick here.
Jodi there. Wait, you got a hair on you?
Light there. No, it's just a streak from my shirt.
Oh.
And we are super excited to continue some more hopefully some dominance on both our sides, because someone has stepped her game up just a smidge. If you missed it, we jumped into series 4 of 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown 2 weeks ago, maybe. It's on the channel. Go ahead and check out our reactions to that. And now we're looking at episode 2 of the show. I took all the stuff to say. So how you doing, Jodi?
I'm well. If you like this video, please don't forget to, if you like our reaction, please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell so you can be aware of our next uploaded videos. Subscribing to our channel truly, truly does help, and so we appreciate it. Thank you.
And the squeaky chair appreciates it as well.
Yeah.
So we're going to jump into this. If this is your first time watching one of our reactions to this excellent show, we do it in 3 parts, back to back to back as far as days. We drop them on the channel. So come back tomorrow and the next day to watch the other 2 parts. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for forgiving all of our blunders. And coming back for more torture, if you will. Here, I don't trust myself. Yes, I do. She goes. Blue, baby. That's blue.
Tonight on 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown, John Locke, John Richardson.
Because it's mine.
Ready?
Pink,
Talk.
purple.
Ron Gilbert. Henry Bain.
Hey, look at that.
Susie Dent. And Rachel Riley. Now,
Is it just me or is this one a little more HD than the other one? A little higher quality.
To 8 out of 10 Cats
That's
Does
what was
Countdown,
HD.
a show all about letters, numbers and conundrums. Did you know, for example, one of the reasons why 13 is unlucky is because there were 13 people at the Last Supper and 12 of them had to listen to Jesus drone on and on and on. 10-year-old Rhys Daly won Countdown twice in 2006, and I'm pleased to say just 8 years later, kids at his school have finally stopped calling him Number Twat. And a person who illegally exports sheep is called an owler, unless you're from Wales, in which case you're a sex trafficker.
Round of applause, you genius.
Right, let's get started.
Right, let's get started. Love that.
OK, let's meet tonight's players. First up is Sean Locke. Sean is a prolific writer and razor-sharp comedian, so in a game where skill with words determines the victor, there can only be one winner. John Richardson. And Sean's teammate, Freddie Flintoff.
He's a cricketer.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. That's cool.
Freddie is unique among cricketers in that I've heard of him.
He's actually a really, really good cricketer. He doesn't play anymore, obviously. He's retired, but he was a pretty big name. He's a bowler. That's kind of cool. He's on this show. I'm excited.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Freddie, if you win tonight, how are you going to celebrate? Or what alcohol will you be celebrating with?
It's strange, actually. No, I think I don't do that so much anymore. I've gone a bit boring. You know, I've come on Countdown and I play cricket for kicks these days.
Game more boring than cricket.
How dare you?
You've got an MBE. What's more nerve-wracking, meeting the Queen or playing Countdown?
I think it's quite similar. I get the feeling I shouldn't be at either place. It was... You turn up to the palace and you get an MBE for doing your hobby. It was quite a bizarre experience. It's one which you'll never find out, but it was bizarre.
I love his accent.
Did you hear that joke he just made?
Nope, I have no idea what he said.
He said it's an experience that you'll never find out, so...
Oh.
What does MB mean? I don't think that means being knighted by the Queen, but what does MB mean?
Oh.
Because he went to the palace by the Queen to get MB, whatever that is. I'm not sure what that is. Let us know in the comment section. I mean, we can look it up, but we're watching some Countdown.
His voice reminds me of someone that I've heard recently. It's got to be on a TV show, and I just can't think of it for the life of me, but I just love the accent.
Yeah, this was...
So I'm just captivated by that.
This was 10 years ago, almost to the month. And he looks in great shape. Not that he was ever in bad shape, but, you know, you always see him, like, on the pitch, you know, all sweaty, this or that. Like, this guy, I'm telling you, he got some huge wickets, had some huge games in his career. He's a big cricketer. Looks like he's in great shape post his career, so that's cool.
So, Sean, if you could change one rule on this show, what would you change about Countdown?
That'd be easy. I would take Rachel and I'd sit her where you are, because, come on, this is 2014. Why should there always be a man in that role? And you will be up there in a sparkly dress. We know that you're very creative with numbers, so I think you don't know.
Yeah, they wouldn't always add up, I fear. OK, up against them this evening, it's John Richardson!
Wow. Captain of Countdown, sir.
I've been his girlfriend for a year now, which might sound good, but I've lost a tenner. And John's teammate, Rod Gilbert. Rod currently hosts a radio show on BBC Wales. The show blends music, comedy and idle banter, with warnings not to have sex with your sister, build wicker men or marry livestock.
No round of applause. Amazing.
OK, John, are Countdown champions born or can they be trained?
I think they're born. They're not born Countdown champions, though. They're born pale, unpopular, lifeless people who spend their days with books and calculators. If they were born with, like, muscles and that, they'd play sport, wouldn't they?
Or cricket. Rod, you're quite... I mean, I don't want to upset you by saying this, but you're quite an angry man a lot of the time. Are there any words that rile you?
There's only one thing that's got in common with me being angry every time I'm on this show, and that's you.
But are there any words that get you, kind of irritate you?
I get angry with the things that the words represent. I find there's no point in getting angry with the words themselves. It's just shooting the messenger. I did get angry when they didn't allow Forsaked. You didn't allow it.
Oh, I know. That was tough.
I thought you should have let me have that.
It was tough.
And I could just let you know right now tonight, Henning, if there is any trouble like that.
I'm here to sort it out.
Yes, well, you better sort it out in my favour. I'm voting UKIP, and you immediately after the show will be deported.
That's Nigel Farage's worst nightmare, a German in charge of the English dictionary, isn't it? If Nigel Farage had his way, playing this show would be part of the British citizenship test. You'd have to get 40 points at Countdown, or you can't live here.
Where would you move, Sean?
Exactly.
Have you got mascots today? Rod, have you got a mascot?
I'm wearing my lucky pants.
Your lucky pants?
I'm wearing my lucky underpants, yeah. I've had them since the 1980s, and I've worn them for school exams, university exams, my wedding night.
I would say the fact that your undercarriage hasn't grown since you were in school is quite unlucky.
Well, don't get me wrong, they're unfeasibly tight.
Can we see the said lucky pants?
No.
I can show you them if you want. But
yeah, sure.
nothing really to see. They're just a, just a regular pair of, a regular pair of lucky.
Oh my God.
Just a regular.
John, have you got a mascot?
If illness is a mascot, Jimmy, then yes, I bring with me World Cup fever. Best to get involved with World Cup fever before England's tournament has begun, I find. I'll be very much endorsing in all the joy of the World Cup today, since it hasn't properly started yet. I will confidently state that if I get a 9-letter word today, England will win the World Cup.
Ooh, Spoiler alert. I don't think they would. Now I gotta find out.
I have. It's probably the only other cricketer that you've heard of. It is Lanky the giraffe.
Right, you brought Peter Crouch. In a novelty hat. Has he brought you good luck over the years?
A little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit.
I don't want to have a go at Lanky the giraffe, but I think he's got a limited repertoire.
Yeah.
Just that and.
He's a hell of a mascot. Blanky, everyone.
He's tall himself. Jeez.
Sean, have you got a mascot?
Yes, I do, Jimmy. I do.
Literally brought a mascot.
The Countdown Ashes.
Oh, nice.
These are the original
The
Countdown
ashes.
Ashes. And in here are the ashes of Carol Vorderman's first pair of Spanx. She wore them for 28 series. There we go.
I'm happy to play for that. I've got so many of those clocks at home.
Teapot.
The teapot thing you get. So many of those. I'd be happy to play for something different tonight.
I'm surprised you made it here on time if you think that's a clock.
OK, over in Dictionary Corner, we've got Henning Vane.
Henning Vane, that's how you say it.
One of the most famous German words is Schadenfreude, which is defined as the pleasure one gets from the misfortune of others. For example, if you see someone trip over or if they lose 2 World Wars and 1 World Cup.
Now, oddly enough, I looked up just to make sure I wasn't wrong. England did not win that World Cup. Germany won it that year. So it hasn't happened yet for them, but he just made fun of them that they're about to win it.
You've lived in Britain a long time now. What's the weirdest English word you've come across?
It's quite a few, actually. Quite misleading, I think, is the word haberdashery.
How is that misleading?
Because by the sound of the word, you would expect them selling something really, really substantial. You would go, oh, I go down the haberdashery and buy a ton of heavy machinery or something. Otherwise, all you get is bits and bobs. So. Then my favourite word probably is gubbins. And then I really like Herbert. I really like that. Oh, yeah, well, right, old Herbert.
And with Henning, of course, is Susie Dent. OK, we've got a famous Lancastrian on the show. Favourite Lancastrian word?
Oh, we were having a chat before, weren't we, Freddie? And you hadn't heard of half of my favourites, which are things like piss mowers, which apparently are ants.
They're piss cats.
What are piss cats?
People who drink a lot.
And you've heard that phrase? Oh, okay, no,
shout it at me.
And the one that you had heard of, meat pies, are meat growlers in Lancashire.
Yes.
I'm not sure what we're talking about now. OK, and in charge of numbers, it's Rachel Riley. Rachel is a mathematician with a background in quantum theory, fluid mechanics, and a remarkable aptitude for mental arithmetic, which is all well and good, but can you do this?
Oh, no.
Stop!
Come on.
There she goes.
Strangely arousing.
No.
Rachel, how do I compare to Nick Hewer as a host of this show?
Well, Nick's kind of got his own catchphrases now, and you don't really have any, so he
What's his catchphrase?
Like, be sure of it. When Susie does her Origin of Words, he talks about her special spot, and whenever...
Be sure of your special spot.
When it's my numbers game, he tells the contestants it's time for them to enter my area.
He's a disgrace. OK, tonight the prize the teams will be competing for is this, the Countdown Tandem.
Oh.
Nice.
With the flag and everything.
Yes. They really
What
get
I
that.
think's ridiculous about that is they cycled about 10 yards, but they still have to wear helmets.
Why is he dressed like that to go on a bike?
Why is he...
More to the point, he's got a helmet on, but if he comes off with a bare top, he's got skids, he's got all skids. And also, you should have a stronger rider at the back. Just a little tip.
OK, let's count down, everyone. Time for the
Count
first...
down.
This is where we make the money, baby.
Sean and Freddie, you get the first pick of the letters.
Choose away, Fred.
Consonant, please. Consonant. Consonant.
Which one are you going to go
Have a
for?
consonant, please.
Thanks, Freddie.
Oh, hang on, Jimmy, I've written a few countdown-related poems for this evening, and before we all get going, I would like to read you one of my poems, please, yes?
Do we have any option on this?
Incredible highs, incredible lows. It's a roller coaster ride. Strap in for some countdown in.
No.
Enjoy the games.
OK. Sean and Freddie. Why is
not
Freddie dressed up as Sean? You look like a before and after for some miracle cure.
Are you short-sighted today?
Yeah, I can't really see past over there.
That's so weird. I'm exactly the same.
Go on, pick the letters.
A vowel, please.
A,
A consonant, please.
S,
A vowel, please.
O,
A consonant.
Reason.
F,
A consonant.
R,
A vowel, please.
2 R's.
U,
Consonant.
M,
And a vowel, please.
and the last one, E.
OK, so for the first time tonight, here's the countdown clock.
Gosh. Got replaced with the rabbit.
Aww.
Got the suit on. That's crazy.
Rod, how many letters?
All right.
Okay, you did good.
Yeah, I got
Good.
frames.
I got roars, fumes, safer. They're all 5.
I got fumes as well. I don't know if sour is a word. So I got sour, and then I was like,
No, sour. It should be more sour because if it's got 1 syllable, you add
We
E or
will wait
EST.
until Dictionary Corner tells me I'm wrong.
If it has more than 1 syllable, you add the ER, EST.
There's nothing more sour than you.
Thank you.
And it's like,
That's kind of you.
You what? Well, you're not going to believe this.
What have you got, Rod?
I have got. I'm disappointed. 1.
You've got 1. OK, John, how many you got?
I can reveal that England are going to win the World Cup because I've got a 9.
I'm impressed the rabbit staying.
Sean, how many you got?
5.
Freddie, how many?
5.
5.
Alright,
OK,
5 too.
we're going to get rid of Fluffles.
Is it rabbit?
Does anyone want stew? Because we're going to make too much.
No.
OK.
rabbit stew.
I didn't think I'd say this tonight, but that was a big rabbit. I don't get to say that very often without like, man, that was a big rabbit.
Rod, what was your 1-letter word?
It's just the F I had.
Not
I
even
mean, the
A.
A was there, is the annoying thing for you.
I know if I'd had more time.
Sean, you're 5?
Smurf.
That's not a word, though, is it?
The reason I chose this, Smurf, is my bondage safety word.
Susie, is Smurf there?
It's not in there, no.
You
Thank
heartless
you.
bitch.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, Freddie, you're 5.
Forms.
Forms. Is it foams? Foams.
Like forms or foams or...
Is it
Like that, forms.
with an R or an A? Foams or forms?
Right, foams.
What's that? Okay.
Fucking say it.
Say
I thought you said forms with an R too.
say foams and then forms.
Both of them are words.
Forms. Forms.
It's exactly the same.
Yeah.
Oh, John, your 9-letter word.
Quite exciting. Well, every year, of course, well, every few years, we have a census in the country to count how many people are doing certain jobs, so you find out how many doctors there are in this country, and you count the farmers, so you can find out which is the most farmerous region.
Oh, I didn't say farmer. I bet former.
I mean, I hope and pray.
How does he come up with that?
I could believe that to be a word, tell you the truth. But yes, how?
Is it in there?
Well, just because Sean called me a heartless bitch, I'm going to say, yes, you can have it.
Wow, so it's not really in there, but...
Well, just like England in the World Cup, I'm afraid it's disallowed at the last minute. So that's 5 points to Freddie and Sean.
Yes,
Hey,
Now.
you got 5. I would have got 6, baby.
But you keep it because you got your 6.
I know, I'm just saying if I was on the show, I would have got 6.
Yeah. But I was thinking former, as they were talking about F-O-R.
What about formers?
Those were formers.
They were formers. Transformers.
Freddie and Susie, could they have done better?
We had an 8, didn't we? Forearms.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so at the end of that, Sean and
What?
Freddie are in the lead with 5.
Jeez, that's so good.
I told you about forearms.
On to our first numbers round. Okay, John,
Let's
Rod, your turn to
go.
pick the numbers.
Do you reckon? In honour of the rabbit, should we have 1 massive one and then 5 small ones?
Good idea.
May I, before we get to it, can I read one more of my lovely countdown poems, please? Numbers and letters, words and figures. Give yourself a blood clot, win the holy teapot.
Horrible. They're horrible. Who wrote these?
You people, will you just clap anything?
It rhymes.
Okay, Rod. John.
One big
Blood
one,
clot?
and then some small ones, is it?
I already picked ages ago.
Oh, why hasn't Rachel done anything then?
Oh my gosh.
I'm just lazy
Low
like that.
attention.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 75.
Jeez.
Oh, shit.
And the target, 846.
And your time starts now.
Next to a person.
Oh, I can get so close.
I got
can get to-
846. I got 846. Oh, I got 846. Oh my gosh.
I got 8. What did I get? 24, 849. Did not
Wait.
get 846.
Tell me if I did my math right.
Probably
Okay,
not.
so I did 75 times 6 is 450.
75 times 4, yes.
Okay, times 2,
Okay, so 75, 6, 2 is 900.
100. And then I did 6 times 9, which is 54, right?
Yes.
And I subtracted 54.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. As the English teacher, I'm
This show is what taught you how to do math.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's like when I broke that apple.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Impressive.
Oh, is this water?
I right away did 75 times 10. No. I did 9 plus 2 is 11, and 11 times 75, which was 825, which I was excited about because I got me a lot close, but I couldn't get to the extra 21 with 6, 6, and 4. So if I did 6 times 4, that'd be 24 more, it'd be 849, but not 846.
Now, I will say I went like slightly, like I had the math like written, I just had to solve the 900 minus 54, but...
Cheater.
So the target was 846. John, did you get it?
Yes.
A little more for me.
Rod, did you get it?
Yeah.
You seem to still be doing it.
I was just, it was just a delay going from my brain to my hand holding the pen.
Sean, did you get it?
No, I got to about 850-ish.
Freddie?
I'm not sure.
Do you think you got 846?
I think I might have done it.
Well, talk us through. How do you think you might have done it?
Oh, fuck. 9 add 2.
9 add 2 is 11.
It is. Times 75.
That's what I did.
Times 75.
I don't think she liked that.
825.
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Oh, is it?
Add 6.
831.
What have I got left?
A 6 and a 4.
I had a 6 and a 4.
6 and a 4. You got 841, so that would have been 5 points.
I got 841.
841, okay, near enough. Pretty good.
You get 5 points for being within 5 points? Let's go.
John, how did you do?
75 plus 9 is 84.
84.
6 plus 4 is 10.
Don't know what I'm writing. 6 plus 4, 10.
Multiply them together and add 6.
Lovely, 846.
So that's 10 points
Hate
for
your
John and
guts.
Rod.
And for Jodi, 10. I got 5, you got 10.
In scores at the moment, Sean and Freddie
Nice.
are on 5, John and Rod are on 10. And here is your teaser. The words are nude Fred, and the clue is get what you deserve. That's nude Fred, get what you deserve. See you after the break.
Revenge? No.
Nude Fred.
Welcome back. The answer to the teaser. The words were nude Fred, and the clue was get what you deserve. It was, of
There's no
course,
G.
refunded. So John and Rod are in the lead.
Refunded.
Okay, time to mix things up.
And we're going to go ahead and stop right there for this first part. The first one's always our longest one because we enjoy the introductions and then the games or whatever. But so far, from my calculations, it is 11 to 10, so...
Wait, no, because didn't we do the 5? Add your 6.
Oh, you got your 5? I got a top score in that.
Oh, so I don't get that 5. Okay. 11 to
But
10.
if we want to...
No, we didn't do... Well, you gave yourself the 5 even though it wasn't.
Because they got the 5. So he was within, so he got 5 points. I didn't know that rule. Let's go.
Okay, 11 to 10.
I'm just doing it by theirs.
Yep, 11 to 10.
Holla at your boy. So, it's really close. She might have ruined my psyche there with that math poll.
It's exciting.
Because, yeah, she beat me on that. I think I was the first one that you got that I did not.
And I didn't even know what I was doing, but I just know that you guys always multiply and divide like different numbers I never think about doing.
It's part of
So.
math. It's 2 with the 4
I'm
operations.
just saying that I
kidding.
actually
I
had to
get it.
place this time.
We hope you enjoyed our reaction. I mean, it's super easy for us to sit here and just watch this. They're the ones that created the show. We hope you enjoyed our reaction either way. We're going to come back tomorrow for our part 2. Get some more games, more numbers, more letters, more jokes, all that kind of stuff that we're going to react to. Come back for that. Whatever. Until next time.
Goodbye.